Welcome to Pre-Calculus. This is our first video for the parabola under the topic of conic sections. I know this is not the first time you heard about parabola. You first met parabola in quadratic functions. The graph of a quadratic function is what you call a parabola. But we shall talk about parabola today and in the succeeding videos in such a way that you will hear about terms and words which you never heard before in your other math subjects, even though you were already talking about parabola. So a parabola is a set of points equidistant from a fixed line and a fixed point not on the line. That alone is new to you, because before you understood parabola simply as the graph of a quadratic function. But now, it is a set of all points equidistant from a fixed line and a fixed point not on the line. We call the fixed point the focus and the fixed line the directrix. So for example, this is your parabola. Where's the focus here? That is your focus. Where is the fixed line? This horizontal line here, okay, perpendicular to your axis of symmetry. That is your directrix. So the focus lies in the axis of symmetry. It is collinear with your vertex. The directrix is perpendicular to the axis of symmetry. Let us go back to the definition and let us see what is the meaning and what is the definition trying to point to us. Let's say, for example, this is your parabola. Let us locate point B on the parabola. The distance of point B from point A is the length of that line segment. Let's call it letter D. Guess what? The distance of point B from the directrix is also D. I opened GeoGebra and I sketched the graph. Okay, so what's so nice about GeoGebra? If you have this parabola and you can locate a point there, when you connect that point to another point, that will give you the distance. This should be equidistant from the focus and the directrix. That's it. So that's the essence of the meaning of our definition for a parabola. If I were to locate another point, let's say for example point C, what is its distance from point F? And what is its distance from the directrix? It's the same, 5 and 5. So the focus, it's a new word. It's a new object on the Cartesian plane, which you are probably hearing for the first time. A focus is not part of the parabola. It is a fixed point, but the points in our parabola, they are all defined in relation to the focus. The focus is collinear with the vertex. It lies in the axis of symmetry, the vertex and the focus. The fixed line here, the directrix, is perpendicular to the axis of symmetry. It's always perpendicular. Any point along the parabola is equidistant from the focus and the directrix. So A is along our parabola. Its distance from the focus, it's 4.25. Its distance from the fixed line is also 4.25.